Well, welcome back, my friends, to another episode of Automotive Drama. Today I got this 360 Spider Ferrari, and I don't know if you can see it. Don't turn the camera off. See the crack in the exhaust? Well, that goes all the way around down to the bottom. Now, let me get underneath real quick. Yeah, I got the welder out already. I got another video on explaining the exhaust and doing the other thing, but whatever. This exhaust was done like 7 or 8 years ago, but it cracked in a different spot this time. So now I got to try to weld all this up, and it's not easy to weld this material. I don't have a TIG. Plus, either way, your overhead, even with a TIG, if you get in, you do got enough room, but I got to weld it as far down as I can from here. Then I got to get up there and see if I can weld it anymore. So, this ought to be fun. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I explained in the previous video what happened to that manifold, and I never ground it all back down after I had to rebuild the whole thing with the welder, because he didn't want to spend the money, and I didn't want to spend another hour or so grinding that thing all smooth, because it was busted and cracked and rotted. And this one was the other one, was where I actually replaced this part of the manifold. Was completely gone. You can see, if you see there, they look a little bit different. I wish I would have had another one of these cones, because I would have did the same thing to that one, but this came off a header off a Volvo or something, and it was the same material, so it was easy to weld together. That thing, on the other hand, had a crack in it like this one does. Right now, that big crack, but it was all the way around where the converter was. By the time I got it off, it kind of fell apart. And when I had to cut it open a little bit more anyways, it was pretty much cracked around, because I had to get the baffle out of this thing. But right here, this cracked on a different spot. It's getting ready, I don't know. But this thing, when I finished cutting it open, it was so rotted out, and I didn't have any other material. I had to and build and build and build so I could actually get something to actually weld to, because there was just like nothing there. This weld, there was still a huge gap, but that all came out pretty well. Now, I could have ground it all down smooth, and you would have never saw it, but again, that's a lot more work, and he was already crying because he owns a Ferrari, and, he doesn't like paying the bill. All Ferrari owners are like that, I believe, actually. They cry and cry and cry because they actually have to spend money. Shit, it costs $2 a mile in maintenance to drive one of these babies. But anyways, thanks again for tuning in. And stay tuned for more episodes of Automotive Drama. And you can watch them easily if you hit the like button and the subscribe button and ring the bell, and then they'll show up. But like always, thanks for tuning in, and have a good night, my friends.